I feel like I can outbox Tyson.
What?
I think that I can box as good as he can, and I keep him in the middle of the ring. And I can punch if not better than Tyson.
Shit, I don't know.
I doubt that seriously. And for Donnie Long, jail was probably the safest place he'd ever been, because once that bell rang, I will try to kill him.
19 years of age. Long is
Atlantic City, October 9th,
Trump.
1985. Under the bright lights of the Trump Casino Hotel, legendary ring announcer Michael Buffer introduced a name destined to change boxing history
19?
forever.
Oh,
ladies
no.
and gentlemen, Mike Tyson.
You know what? Chat. You know how I'm watching every Michael Jordan game? Every Larry Bird playoff game? I might have to watch all of Mike Tyson fights. I ain't gonna lie. That might be
19-year-old
fire.
Mike Tyson
Ooh.
wasn't a world champion yet, but his name already sounded like a warning.
Oh my.
Starting his professional career in the spring of '85, the Brooklyn fighter rapidly collected victories one after another. By the fall of that same year, he had already built an astonishing record of 8 consecutive wins, all by stoppage.
Oh, he tried to kill niggas. Ooh.
But that night, the man standing across from him was no whipping boy.
27.
Mike's opponent was a boxer nicknamed the Master of Disaster, Donnie Long.
The Master of Disaster, Long.
15-3, 10.
The 28-year-old heavyweight from Ohio, standing 6 feet 2 inches with a solid record of 15 wins and 3 losses, was considered the first truly legitimate test for young Mike Tyson.
Young Mike.
Having started his pro journey in 1981, Long won his first 12 fights, defeating veteran John Dino Dennis.
Ooh.
He had already gone the distance with the tough James Broad and former WBA champion John Tate. Long had faced serious heavyweights and knew what it was like to survive tough rounds against big men.
I think the most important thing for a heavyweight is the ability to take a punch. Ali took a better punch than anybody in the history of the game. James Broad takes a tremendous punch, and despite his weight, has stamina. He is going to wear down most heavyweights unless they're exceptional.
By October '85, he looked like a noticeably more experienced opponent than most of Tyson's early victims.
Donnie Long is considered a great body puncher, and if James Broad is overweight, then that body shots will take his toll.
Most importantly, Donnie Long seemed to be one of the first boxers who wasn't afraid of the insane hype surrounding Tyson.
Okay.
At least, that's how he acted before the fight.
I'm in good shape. I feel sharp, and I feel like I can outbox Tyson.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. You felt that Tillman in the Olympic trials outboxed Tyson, used his lateral movement and good jab, and those are skills you have, but you can punch also.
Yes, I plan on boxing Tyson too. I think that I can box as good as he can, and I keep him in the middle of the ring, and I can punch if not better than Tyson.
Will this be a win that puts Donnie
okay.
Long back into the heavyweight picture?
This will be a win that let everybody know that Donnie Long is back.
Okay.
There is a famous quote by Mike Tyson: "Anyone who says they are not afraid to fight is either a liar or a psychopath." Well, in Donnie Long's case, it might have been the latter. Behind this boxer wasn't just a tough street background. There was a history involving a prison sentence for murder, drug trafficking charges, and running from the police for several years. Accounts differ from various sources, but one thing was obvious to everyone: Donnie Long was a bad guy.
How you gonna move to?
Yeah, he was a street nigga.
You got to get tired if you try to keep up with me.
Look, it's a lot of street niggas. Okay, you got street niggas and hood niggas. If you ain't black, don't say the N-word. You got street people, right? People that, drug trafficking, all that whoop whoop. And you got the hood. I'm hood. I'm not street. I'm hood, chat. Right? I love my black ass dreads. I love drinking Kool-Aid. I love fried chicken and watermelon. Hell yeah, I love being black. Throwing my fist up. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But at the same time, I'm not street. I don't do all that shit. I'm just from the hood. I'm black. I'm hood. But Donnie Long sound like he was a street nigga.
Impossible. And you move 250 pounds. Yeah. Upside down, sideways, and straight to the floor.
But Mike Tyson also had
Got the
his
gold
own
tooth.
dark motivation by that time. Not criminal,
A lot of people had the gold tooth back then.
but much deeper. Before becoming the most terrifying heavyweight prospect, Tyson suffered a painful blow to his ego. In the amateurs, he lost twice to Henry Tillman, a boxer who eventually went to the 1984 Olympics and won gold. For young Mike, it wasn't just a defeat, it was a slap in the face.
Like Mike getting them some licks in though. Oh yeah, I don't see how Mike lost that.
Dream
But...
of Olympic gold felt like it had been ripped right out of his hands. Therefore,
he pissed.
mentioning the hated name Tillman before the fight would become a fatal mistake for the bad boy from Ohio.
I look at him as a good fighter, and I look at most of my opponents were good fighters. But if I happen to knock out Donnie Long in like 1 round or 2 rounds, will he still be considered the toughest opponent that I fought?
Nope.
What about the fact that he's got more experience than you at this point? Does that disturb you at all, or is it something you think you can cope with in the ring?
Well, most definitely I could cope with. I wouldn't be in there fighting him if I didn't think so, and my managers didn't think so. But besides the point, I think fighting there to be won, and you're not in the basis to go in there and say, well, I participated, I was here, I was on television. And if you go in there with that attitude, I think you're in the wrong business. And the fights are meant to be won. I think you should win as many of them as possible.
Interesting enough,
Hell yeah.
Identical, 215
I'm with that, Mike.
So on October 9th, 1985, these two stepped into the ring. Originally scheduled for 8 rounds, the fight was shortened to 6 due to television constraints. Although, as it turned out later, even that was too much time for what Tyson was about to do.
Second straight knockout in 85.
And Long just came off a knockout.
Knockouts, put down Michael
Tyson
Johnson.
just came off one
into
too.
The first round, his 5th first-round knockout in his 8th.
Right in the first round, Tyson immediately moved forward in his signature peekaboo style, moving his head and body from side to side, leaving his opponent no room to breathe. Long tried not to panic. He started
Long, I don't know. He don't look comfortable
just
in
as
this
he had
position.
promised before the fight. But with Tyson, there was usually only a 1-punch difference between words and reality.
Tyson again, another one of those fights.
Tyson looked way faster than him
19
too.
years of age. Long is 27.
Ooh, shit. Ooh, let me see that shit.
19 years of age. Long is 27.
Bitch.
Oh, wow.
You got him all right there.
Barely a minute
Throat
had
area.
passed when Tyson's left hook exploded right on
Bitch,
Long's
chin.
The punch was short, sharp, and without any unnecessary flash. Long got up, but his legs immediately revealed the truth. His body was still trying to act like a fighter, but his nervous system already wanted to exit the event, resulting in a second knockdown.
Damn.
Is he? Here comes Tyson.
Bitch. Damn, look at Mike, bruh.
Again.
Well,
He just looked, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
In the finale,
Boy, he whooping
Tyson
your
finished him off
ass.
with a devastating combination. A right uppercut followed by a left hook.
Ooh.
And it was all over.
Look at
that
that move.
combination. A right uppercut
Look at that.
followed by a left
Ooh.
hook. And it was all over at the 88-second mark.
Again.
This is as bad as I've ever seen.
Ooh.
Look, but give Tyson credit. That's
He just punched the shit out of
The
him.
left hand puts him down. He collapses, and this one is over
Bitch.
as the doctors rush into the ring.
Make no mistake about it.
In the end, the opponent who was called the most serious test for young Tyson lasted less than a minute and a half.
That's a damn
Renowned
shame.
commentator Al Bernstein was shocked. He said it was the worst he had ever seen from Donnie Long, but immediately added that you have to give Tyson credit. It was a great performance.
Yeah.
After the fight, Mike stood in the center of the ring blowing kisses to the camera, while a young Michael Buffer announced him as the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Michael
here's
Buffer.
the official time. 1 minute, 28 seconds of the first round. 9 consecutive knockouts, 9 consecutive victories. The winner by knockout, Mike Tyson.
But the scariest part wasn't the knockout itself. It was that after the fight, Tyson spoke as if this was only the beginning. In an interview with Al Bernstein, he explained that he wanted to put on a show for the other young heavyweights who came to see him live in Atlantic City.
I knew from the beginning, but everybody else knew that it was no comp. It was no comp. Let's like the rest of it. A lot of people came to look. Jesse Ferguson came to look. The Fraziers came to look.
James Broad was out there.
James, all of you come get some, because Mike Tyson's out here. He's waiting for you. All come get some.
It sounded almost colder than the knockout. Because Tyson didn't just defeat Donnie Long, he sent a message to the entire division.
Bitch.
And if there was any consolation for Long that night, it was only one thing. He didn't last much longer than Henry Tillman.
The officials are signed for the next bout of the evening.
Paradise, Nevada, June 16th, 1990. Under the lights of Caesar's Palace, the man who was recently considered the baddest man on the planet was returning to the ring. 5 years had passed since the meeting with Donnie Long. By this point, Iron Mike had secured 37 victories, managed to lose to Buster Douglas, was on the verge of divorce, and was slowly descending into chaos.
I heard about Buster Douglas. He lost to Buster.
Iron Mike had
I
secured
might watch
37
that.
victories, managed to lose to
Hell
Buster
yeah.
Douglas, was on the
Man, Chad, I'm watching every Mike Tyson fight.
verge of divorce, and was slowly descending into chaos. On that hot night of June 16th, Mike Tyson wasn't stepping out to defend a championship title, but to reclaim his status as an elite fighter. The poster for this event was called The Road Back, and those 3 words said it all. After the loss to Buster Douglas, Tyson's name no longer sounded as untouchable as before. The world saw that he could be stopped, and now everyone was waiting for one thing. Would Mike Tyson remain the same Iron Mike, or did an entire era end in February 1990?
Mike Tyson now says that Mike Tyson is dead, buried in Tokyo. Is he? We'll see.
The opponent chosen for him that day was no accident. Henry Tillman was the 1984 Olympic champion, a man with a big name in the amateurs.
That's crazy. That's his next. So he just lost. Damn. Now we finna throw somebody else. We gonna throw Henry Tillman, a person who he lost. These motherfuckers know what they be doing, boy.
And most importantly for this story, one of the few who had defeated Mike Tyson twice in the amateurs. It was a fact that Donnie Long and all the experts relentlessly brought up to Tyson during his professional journey. There was something very symbolic about this fight. While the whole world was discussing Tyson's loss to Douglas, for his first fight back, he was matched against a man who already knew what it was like to beat Mike. Even if it was in a different version of boxing, even if it was at a different age, the memory of those defeats hadn't disappeared. That meant this fight had not only a sporting narrative, but an almost personal one.
But Tyson has been a very determined fighter and part of his career, and he does.
From the first seconds of the fight, it became clear that Tyson had no intention of stretching this conversation into the later rounds. He immediately started doing what he did best, closing the distance, cutting off the ring, imposing his presence, and taking away his opponent's space and air. Tillman tried to avoid trading blows, but in such fights, all it takes is one sequence, one wrong step, and you can't get away in time.
You literally got to be on
When that
point.
moment came, Tyson did exactly what made the whole world fear him. He cornered his opponent, caught him, and finished the job in the first round by knockout.
Round one, Bob Sheridan on the Don King Sports and Entertainment Network.
And Tyson has flown here, Clint Brown, for joining most of our telecasts that involve Mike Tyson, the next few anyway.
Ooh, see that? Ooh,
The left
shit.
hook catches Tillman. Midway through round number 1, and Tyson isn't finished yet with this guy. Tyson is... Tillman is trying to stay on.
I ain't gonna lie, old school boxing way better than new shit.
Mike is staying out where his punching has so much power. Watch for his left coming in. He'll hit you on the pick. He'll hit you with a looping right hand. He'll hit you with a left hook. He's got Tillman shell-shocked already, and the thing hasn't even really got going. You saw so effective.
Damn, I saw that. Tillman, you better cover that face.
Fear in his eyes as Mike Tyson just goes headhunting. Richard Steele, the third man in the ring, has got his work cut out with Mike Tyson.
Woo! Better cover that face.
He hit a flush.
Better cover that face, man.
It's up to 6
Bitch.
and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. It's all over.
Bitch.
Tyson, a first round knockout.
Bitch.
Mike runs across.
This victory didn't erase the loss to Douglas. Such defeats don't disappear after one successful night. But the fight with Tillman did something else. It served as a reminder that even after the loudest fall, Mike Tyson remains Mike Tyson.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's listen to the time.
The time, 2 minutes, 47 seconds of the first round.
Wow.
The winner by a knockout, Iron Mike Tyson.
All right, Mike Tyson. I'm sure that we'll get Larry Merchant in there, and we'll have the opportunity to hear
Mike
a few
different,
words
bro.
from the former champion who looks at
Answer for yourself tonight. Were there questions in your mind, and if so, did you answer them?
No, I didn't have much doubt on the outcome of the fight. It's just that
I was skeptical because I didn't give my best performance. You know what I mean? I had no idea that I knew I was always the same person still. It's just that I was reluctant in the situation and I wasn't professional. And that's not characteristic of me.
How good did this performance feel for you?
Well, it helps, you know, you come back, you got your win, it helps the confidence.
It's a goated Mike in every sport. You got Mike Tyson, you got Mike Jordan, you got Mike Jackson, you got Michael Phelps, you got Michael Irvin. I don't know if it's a. I'm pretty sure it's a goated Mike in baseball. I just can't get to it.
I want to fight often as I possibly can.
How much can you learn from 2 minutes and 47 seconds? There are some who would contend that maybe you should have taken a tougher opponent and stayed in the ring longer.
Well, as you know, as Ray knows, I'm already an experienced fighter. If I would have went 10 rounds, I was in good shape to go 10 or 15 rounds. I'm already an experienced fighter. It's just that I prefer to be more often active than I have been.
Question, Ray?
Well, I said earlier that, Mike, that you wanted to get this fight over with as soon as possible. Also, you know, there are people that say, well, it's not as formidable and this shouldn't be a problem. I thought it was an achievement because the fact of the matter is,
Mike was 1 second faster.
A formidable opponent, that meant your mind had to be right.
And the most, when people tell me that this guy's going to be a pushover, that's when I worry. That's when I worry. Like Buster Douglas wasn't supposed to be a pushover, not making a big issue of it. By no doubt, I'm the best fighter in the universe, and I'm coming back to regain the title.
Will it satisfy you to come back in 3 months against the likes of an Alex Stewart, as appears to be the plan?
Perhaps 2 months. I'm in great shape. I can fight anyone in the world.
Do you think that you made a mistake in the past by not fighting as frequently as you had in the period leading up to when you won the title?
Absolutely. People, you know, you're put to a plane that all my personal problem. They say, well, he overcame the personal problem. He's still fighting. He's going through the war. But it's not the personal problem. It's the aftermath of the personal problem that really catches up because of the activity part. You know, you have to, in our business, Ray knows, you have to stay active. You know what I mean? The situation where he was in, he was dropped. You know what I mean? Active, if he was active, that would never happen. Because, as you know, Ray Lay is the best fighter of his generation.
Did you see Foreman against Adelson Rodriguez?
I didn't watch anything. My main concern was the common finish of Henry Tillman.
All right, Evander Holyfield is going to get the first shot against Buster Douglas. How much is it going to bother you if you had to wait several more months, perhaps even a year or more?
I'm going to stay active, but regardless of the issue, it's going to be a tough fight. And after the tough fight, the winner got me.
Anything else, Ray?
Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you, Ray.
Man, that boy Mike, me out here punching cars, bro. Mike ain't had enough people to fight. Shit. Biting ears off and shit. Ooh. That's gonna be very graphic to see him bite a nigga ear off. Yeah. But yeah, man, who y'all think better? Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali? Y'all could drop some other fighters y'all want me to check out or other videos. I will put them in my playlist. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Bro, this Mike Tyson journey about to be crazy. And I'll catch y'all boys and girls in the next one.